Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Talks with My Dude podcast. I'm your host, Nick, my dude. Today, I've got Aries. How you doing, Aries?
I'm good. How are you? How's it going?
I'm pretty good. Aries is a buddy of mine from, you guessed it, the Grid server. Like a lot of my guests, it's crazy. There's a lot of really cool people in there. You should come hang out.
A lot
Aries
of
is one of them. So
so
Aries
many.
is, can I call you a content creator? You should kind of stream on and off nowadays.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just usually there for comedic effect, but sometimes do content.
I actually don't know if I've got any clips of you in from streaming my videos yet. I don't know if you've even been on
No,
my stream.
I don't think so. I think I've only been in friend slop, and that's it.
Wow. You just don't like hanging out with me, I see.
No, no, no. I like it.
So anyway, yeah. So like I said, Aries is from the grid. Met him uh through there. And Aries has been trying to get me to play League since I don't know, since then.
Yeah, it's been a very long time trying to convince you. It's like you're gonna play Halo C with me, and then we're gonna do this. I'm like, okay. I think that's the same reason I've also been playing Yu-Gi-Oh with you a little bit on and off.
You're never gonna get me on League. I'm sorry.
I don't think I can't cover everyone, but it's still
You can
doesn't mean I
keep
won't
trying,
try.
it won't happen. Until they don't need me to go into my BIOS to
Yeah,
install their anti cheat, yeah, it's chalk, man.
I still don't know why they do that. That genuinely,
Yeah. I don't know. They still have cheaters in their games too, so it's not even like it works that
it's not
well.
like it's helping entirely. Yeah, but I mean, it's better than what Bungie has been doing with their cheaters.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah,
I mean, anti cheats are never going to be a 100% solve the issue. I mean, until we get like I don't know live feed of of every player being monitored at all times. Like it's not. There's no way.
that's the fun part. And from what I recall, is Riot does it live, but it's not that good yet. So it's still in your bio. So I get why nobody.
I mean, there are way you can. They have cheats now that you can run on like a separate computer,
Mhm.
and so like Riot can't even catch it with their anti cheat like very well.
It's
But
not
they
even
really,
just a separate computer. There's some cheats that if you get banned from that account, you can completely reformat your PC from that same cheat, and you can still play it again. Because sometimes what Riot does is a hardware ban, like a straight up hardware ban, but you can essentially just either make it so that hardware seems different to the computer, or have already basically VM already set out.
yeah. So like
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I don't like get too mad about anti cheats. It's always an uphill battle. Obviously, some work better than others, but at the end of the day, like you're eventually gonna run into a cheater.
Mhm.
Because people can't take being bad at video games.
I don't think I've ran into a cheater except for like 2 times in my entire gaming career.
I've run into a few. Really, if you're running into a cheater, the best thing you can do is ignore them or like just leave.
Yeah.
Because what they really want is the satisfaction of ruining someone's day. So the more you freak out, like I don't know. I mean, it's that and winning. So if
Yeah,
you get
no,
if
for
you get
sure.
if you get a cheater on your team, you just leave. Because a lot of games are not going to give you the ability to win, even if you're cheating by yourself.
Oh, to be fair, I think most cheaters are in comp. This is the one thing I hardly play.
Yeah, I mean that's where people are going to get the most upset, right? Because they're playing for a
Yeah.
rank or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like if you're in piss low, I don't know why you should be bad because you can still climb faster than leaving a game with a cheater in it. Uh,
I don't know, man. Cheaters are just weird. I think if you cheat in a video game, you're just kind of weird. If you cheat in Monopoly based, but if you
yeah,
cheat
no, the
if you
only game that's accessible cheating is Monopoly and Uno. Though I have not cheated in Uno.
yeah, I mean you do the one like I put down one red one and it's actually like two cards. Yeah,
Yeah, there's just too snacked in.
yeah,
Or make up
yeah,
a
all
rule
the
on a
time.
spot.
That's acceptable cheating.
Speaking of Uno, I forgot about the social club that's here in Vegas.
Oh
That's
yeah,
gonna
they
be
have
fun.
Uno now in
Yeah, they
in
have
Vegas.
competitive Uno in Vegas.
All right, we're all going over to Vegas, and we're gonna get somebody's gonna get a shot for playing a +4, and it's
Comp
gonna
Uno,
comp
no
Uno.
rules, all in or nothing.
I wonder if they're gonna do the like if I play +2 and then you play +2, if they're gonna let you do
If it
that,
stacks.
or if it's not gonna stack, or if they're not gonna have that. Because I don't think that's a real rule.
It is. It's just a rule that's like I think it's just like a customer that you can pick or not. Because I know Uno has like their own really weird rule book that I haven't looked in a while, but
Yeah,
I'm
there was
pretty sure
some
it's
like
part of it.
very common thing that people do that Uno tweeted out was like, by the way, this isn't a real rule. I'm gonna go see. This was a couple years ago, so if I could find it, that would
Yeah.
be insane. Um,
To be fair, I've seen it, and then you look at their video game, and they still have that as a rule
yeah, I don't know if it
that
was
you can turn
specifically
off.
the stacking thing or if it was something else.
I'm pretty
They tweet not that often. I might be able to find it.
Uno rule
Yeah, at
tweet.
one point on Twitter or X, uh,
If someone puts down a +4 card, you must draw a +4 card, and your turn is skipped. You cannot put down a +2 to make that person draw 6. That's the And then what about +4 on the +4? And then they say no. And
yeah,
then the
so you
person
can't
just
do
says,
that.
"You don't know how to play the game right."
Yeah, that's what it was. He's like, someone's like, you don't know how to play the game right.
So I don't understand why
No
their video
stacking in
game
standard Uno. It's standard Uno,
is Standard Tuner, but not Commander Uno.
not cool Uno. Like it's like Monopoly with the
Mhm.
shit. Was it free parking? I think the
Yeah,
real
yeah.
rule is
I think
that
so.
free parking doesn't get like a ton. It gets some money, but not like most people put a ton of money in there, and you're not supposed to. There's like a lot
I
of
mean,
rules
how
about
else are you gonna
Monopoly.
embezzle funds?
Yeah, a lot of people play Monopoly wrong per the
I
rules.
I think the main thing with Uno, right? I think it's you're not supposed to stack +2s and +4s together, but you like +4 is fine, +2 is fine. I don't know why people
No, they
do.
literally say that Uno tweeted that out that you can't do that.
Yeah, but Uno's wrong
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, yeah.
We all know you cannot play a stack of +2 with a +4.
That's why I'm
So
wondering what the Vegas version's gonna be. Because like, what if they don't have
I'm
the stack
curious.
version? People are gonna fight.
Let's see. Uno Social Club rules. They totally might have it.
That would be very funny.
Here's the funny thing. You cannot gamble. There's no gambling in the Uno Social Club.
Oh, then why the
I,
fuck is
I,
it in Vegas? It's like the whole
so they
point.
have Uno Golf, Team Uno, and Uno Show Them No Mercy, which is like the recent Uno patches where they have like crazier cards.
No, I don't pay attention to Uno. I play like I have like the
It's like
regular Uno, and that's it. I'm like,
it's
all right,
like
cool.
+1s, +5s, +20s,
Wow.
skip, trade hand. Yeah, I think it's just more like a bar with an Uno theme, so it makes you feel fancy while playing Uno.
Huh.
I do wish you could gamble.
I mean, we could, but not
If you could, you
there.
just have
Apparently,
yeah, it's not there.
that's so funny. Like I don't think Uno is a game you should be like gambling on because it's even
Chance?
more
Well,
of a
that's
game of chance than like poker or like 21 or whatever. Or is it black? Whatever the actual name is called. I always just say
blackjack.
21. Yeah, it's like it's blackjack, but I always everybody calls it 21. Most people call it 21 that I talk to anyway. And I'm like, okay, cool. It's like even more. So it's more of a game of chance than those, but like I don't know. It's in Vegas, you know.
Yeah,
Let
I'd
me
say
make poor
Vegas.
decisions with my money about Uno. Stop taking that
Any
away from me.
anything that has chance in it is, like, always, like, probably in Vegas, like slots, pachinko. Pretty sure there's pachinko in Vegas. I might be schizo about it, but I swear I've seen it before.
Good old pachinko.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I want to see somebody be like, I lost 50,000 because my friend played a +4 or something. I think that would be like peak Uno. That'd be so
I I
funny.
I I lost a million because I forgot about the
I
plus
lost
4 my
I
friend was
I
holding.
lost a million in I lost $1 million Uno pot because I uh played my Uno reverse card at the wrong time. Like that'd be so funny.
That's gonna make, like, hiding a plus 4 or what like, any type of wild card as your last card so much more toxic.
Oh yeah. Like, oh no,
It's
I
like
have to
someone
draw
loses
because I don't
millions
have a
because
card to play, and it's like that's technically cheating, but well, it is cheating because you have to play if you can.
man
That's so
shot dead in
funny
Miami for playing a wild card.
for saving a wild card till his last card after drawing the turn before. Yeah, that's what it'd be. If you don't yell Uno fast enough, they're just gonna start shooting you. Like you're, somebody's gonna be at the Uno table play. You're gonna see somebody play their last card. You're about to say Uno before them. You look over and they're just pointing like a revolver or something at you. You're like,
You lose $1,000 every time you don't call out Lu Uno.
I don't see anything wrong with that. Like this is a great idea. It's gotta
Uno
be
upscale.
it's gotta be whoever owns Uno that was like no gambling.
For sure, because it would be a very toxic turn.
Mattel, yeah, Mattel's probably like, dude, no, no gambling.
No gambling, because this is gonna go to shit.
People will die. Yeah, that would be
I'm pretty
funny
sure
though.
some people have died due to an Uno game
I mean,
for
it
Monopoly.
would not shock me if somebody shot somebody over a not competitive game of Uno. People have been shot for less.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, someone actually has died over Uno. God
Well,
damn,
it was 2 players and now it's Uno players.
of course.
Boom. This is going to do wonders for the metrics talking about Uno.
Yeah, for sure. Gambling, Uno, and anti-cheat. This is totally just the funniest combination.
Did you know that like actual Monopoly, if you play by the rules, is actually really fast?
Really?
Like not like not like 10 minutes fast, but it's pretty fast. People lose really quick because you get like way less money like over
Yeah,
time.
I'd assume so because you also have to learn how to be fiscally responsible, which I don't think a lot of people playing Monopoly know how to do that unless you're in finance.
Or a loser. No, I'm just kidding.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's I can't remember what it is, but there's a couple rules that people play that are actually that people think are like real rules that are house rules. And it's like some people will build property when they don't own all of a color. It's like if you don't own all of the blue, you can't build on blue, and same for like brown and stuff. Um, there's like a bunch of other like rules that people change because they want to play longer, and they turn Monopoly into a 4-hour game or more.
I I think I've seen some videos of the video game where they have like that role too, where you don't have to have every single color for the to start building a property, but then there's sometimes where you can or you have to. I don't know. It's weird. Board game to video game translation is something really finicky,
Yeah, I mean, you
with
usually
the
can't do it
exception of
too
chess.
well.
With the exception of chess, of course, because that's pretty easy to translate.
Yeah. Did you see? I don't remember where I read this, but there was like this like kid, like young, like I want to say like 4 or something, and they're like a 1700 level elo chess player, which is like really crazy.
Yeah,
People are
man, that's
people
crazy.
are insane. There was
Yeah, some
a
people learn it easily or have the talent.
well, I mean, there's aptitude where you're a little bit better at figuring something out, but you're never gonna beat somebody who just like actually applies themselves. Like Actually, before we move away from chess, there was a school that I almost went to that like gave out hella scholarships for chess.
I
It was wild.
think one of the high schools in me did that too. You're like really good at chess, you got a scholarship.
This was college.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I went to a tech high school, so they always had like college level shit. So it wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, I took like the college whatever classes, but we didn't have scholarships because our school was poor. I lived in a not super
Yeah.
rich like area, but like it's fine.
I know that's fair.
If they wanted to pay, they should pay me to live right now, just exist. Honestly, I'm awesome.
Exactly. You get it.
Before we get too far into that, and somebody takes us too serious about the things we joke about, uh, there was something I was going to talk about, and I can't remember what it was. Um, oh, how are you? Have you played? You've been playing the Edge of Fate, Destiny 2 expansion, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah. 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 I have.
What do you
Well,
feel thoughts on that? Like as just like overall?
honestly, I've been liking its hard sci-fi turn like a lot.
Yeah.
Sure the legendary campaign was a little tedious, but you know who cares. But I really liked how much they've dived into the eldritch parts as well
Hmm. With the nine
you
and
know with the nine and
Mordai.
everything.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I've
I think
also
the legendary campaign was tedious until I just started using third iteration. And then it was dumb. It was so easy.
the moment I started using Outbreak and Third It, yeah, it made everything so much easier.
You're just like, oh, cool. Watch this yellow bar disappear. And now for my next trick.
Another yellow bar to disappear.
I don't know, man.
Apparently, there's a glitch currently going on. If like you have a weapon with an innate perk, like anti barrier, overload, or unstop, and elemental daze, which is the perk that has each elemental weapon that does this effect to an overload barrier and unstop reapplies the effect. Apparently, it's just been one shotting those champs
Oh yeah, if you
like extremely
there's
fast.
like clips of people using Devil's is it Devil's Ruin or Devil's Line?
Yeah, I think
Devil's
so.
Ruin.
I've seen people with
It's a
self-heal
sidearm
just rip.
and you just like beam something once and they explode. You have to
I've
pick up
seen
a
someone
fire
doing
spray,
this
but that's
salvation
like
too.
not hard. That's so easy to do.
Yeah, especially if you're in Warlock or Titan, you make those fire sprites super fast.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I've seen it you know Anakim. Anakim
Yeah, yeah,
has done it and it's very funny. You're just like, "Oh cool, unstop. Oh, it's gone. Oh,
yeah. If you can
overload. Oh,
trust
it's
anyone,
gone." Or whatever.
if you could trust anyone to break a game, it'd be Anakin, both on Warframe and Destiny too.
You know they're only
It's
called
crazy.
unstops because they haven't met me. Dude, I
I
made that joke the other
remember
day, and John fucking died. I swear to God, I thought I killed him.
I remember that you used to be able to blind unstops with just two punches as Arc Hunter, but I think they've removed that, which kind of makes me upset. They nerfed me, man.
Me when
To be fair, I don't think Prismatic Hunter has it, so it just might be me being stupid and not doing it on Prismatic.
I don't know.
On
Maybe
just base Arc.
I just play Warlock. Like I don't know.
That's true.
I
Warlock
barely.
upscale.
This is the first time I've ever had a build that's different for PvP and PvE.
Doing the raid, I had three entirely different loadouts just to find out the third loadout does not even work. You cannot stack weapons and super. They do not actively work together.
I don't know.
There's like a little damage cap, which makes me a little upset.
I just put. I just got the 200 weapon for my Crucible loadout.
That's
Crucible's really
crazy.
boring because of it.
Have you have you done it with the only arms mode? Like just no ability, just weapon.
Yeah, it's boring. I mean, it's more entertaining to me than like standard Crucible, Uh, but it's still pretty much like everybody just kind of like holds hands and like walks with each other. Um,
Oh,
I
they're
don't know.
bunching up?
Yeah.
Cloud Strike upscale.
It's fine. Like it's whatever. I just think that I just think it's boring. I just think Destiny PvP at its core is like kind of bad. Like at this point,
Yeah, it's been kinda bad.
I think the biggest issue is because they've put like so much like random like damage buff effect bullshit in the game. I don't know. Just getting killed by
Yeah.
that's just boring. It gets
Uh,
old fast. I only have fun when I'm doing something stupid on purpose.
to be fair, I don't think they've actually tried to balance that out and nerf it properly.
Yeah, probably
So,
not.
currently, their PvP team is a little dead.
I treat Destiny PvP like I treat Call of Duty PvP. I only really enjoy it if I'm like messing around.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty, I run around with a shotgun and like make people mad, and that's funny for like an hour, and then I don't play anymore.
You know, I did the exact same. Unironically with League and Valorant. I'm not there to try hard or to like win. I'm just there to piss the enemy team off because it's funnier that way. I don't mean like pissed by being a fucking dick. I mean like just goofing around
Oh,
and somehow making them
I
mad
like
because of
emote
it.
at people in Destiny 2. I kill them, doesn't matter. I hit the bye bye emote.
I think I recall just having the most toxic setups in Val when I used to play, and it just pissed anyone off that got hit by it.
I don't know. Like there's just like a lot of games that I can't take super seriously. So I have to make my own fun in them, like Destiny 2 or Call of Duty. If Call of Duty had like emotes that people could see me doing in the chat, I would play. I would play a little bit more Call of Duty because I can make people mad. Could you imagine how much hate mail I'd get if I shotgun somebody and then hit them with a bye bye emote?
Oh, a lot.
It'd
I've
be
tried to do the
it'd be
same
so
thing in
funny.
Elden Ring, because Elden Ring PvP is like very I don't know. I'd say niche, but the community is like if you do something bad or you kill someone and then you do a very funny emote or have a very like cringe build, you will get hate mail. And I've tried so hard to get hate mail, and no one bit.
Yeah, no, but people haven't been biting lately on the Crucible emoting, um, which is sad because I really would love to make a montage of me like sniping someone, hitting them with bye bye, and then getting like a message.
People have been getting immune to rage bait. It's sad.
I just think they don't care anymore.
Probably.
I mean, if I bet if I went into like trials or like comp and did shit like that, I'd probably get more messages. But I just don't feel
Oh
like
no,
it.
for sure, for sure, for sure.
I don't. I
Especially in
don't.
trials.
I don't want to take it that
Trials people.
serious.
Trials people are different breeds of crazy.
It's crazy. They're like, "Oh, I'm so good at the video game. Look at this," and then I can outshoot you 9 out of 10 times, and it's just because some like bullshit head glitch ability spam that you
Yeah.
get kills. I'm like, cool, man. Like, this is so fun.
Like you're not even aiming at me, yet you whip out your shotgun and still kill me. I'm like, okay, bro.
Yeah, Destiny 2's biggest issue at PvP, and I will die on this hill, is the goddamn shotguns.
No, no, for sure.
If you could not spawn with a shotgun, Destiny 2 PvP would be like a million times better.
If they didn't like force you to fucking learn how to counter a shotgun, because like every single time I've gone against a shotgun, either they're miles away from me, they don't even pull it out, or like I'm dead before I can't even punch. I'm like, what the fuck? A punch should be faster than a shotgun shot.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I slid shotgun somebody the other day, and I felt gross. Like it was not cool. I didn't feel cool. I didn't feel like, oh, you got outskilled. It was just I just abused a mechanic, and you couldn't do anything about it.
Ugh,
Like how
yeah.
like that's so sick, man. Like thanks for rewarding my skill of sliding.
Slide shot 1-2 punch shotgun. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody feels really great about that one. But there are people who swear by it, so like whatever.
Yeah.
Like if you guys, I guess if you guys are having fun, like I don't really care that much. I'm just here for a good time. I'm not here to actually like do anything.
I'm here for my boys, not to win.
I'm here to clip farm for my friends because I'm funny. That's what I'm here for.
I'm here to aura farm.
Were you were in the call when we were talking about like historical figures as
Yep,
guardians,
yep, yep,
and I
yep,
was like,
yep,
I'm like JFK with better head movement. I'm
yep.
pretty sure that
That
killed a
was
couple
a
people on the
very
call.
dastardly conversation.
That conversation was peak.
Very.
I don't know what I could say other than that. It was pretty peak.
Yeah. Go watch the VOD for that one, because Jesus Christ.
What's that? I don't even know if I was live for that. I might not have been.
I think John might have
John
been.
was, but I don't know if I was. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Shit, it's a Destiny video, so maybe.
It's gonna
Speaking
be out
of
there, so
videos, so when the fuck is when are we gonna get the Halo video from 2 years ago, John?
it really has been 2 years. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, literally like almost 2 full years. It'll be 2 years in like a couple months.
To be fair,
Let's see,
he
July,
did get a
August.
job. He did get employed for a bit, then
Yeah, but I
trying
mean
to
like
he's the same type of perfectionist as Badger is from what I've seen, which is why he's always been so delayed with his content.
I don't care. It's still funny to be like
I don't
it's been
care,
two
but yeah,
years.
it's funny.
I
It's
uh I
crazy
told
that it's been
I told
gone for
him he
2
needs to
years.
put a counter in there for how many times I was told to self terminate when we were playing Halo. Because the first time I ever hung out with the grid, I don't know, I don't think you were there yet.
No, because they didn't have Halo Infinite.
I was it was the first time I'd ever played with the grid and in general, and like we played matchmaking, so people were seeing me get lots of kills in matchmaking. Uh, but then we played custom games, and a few people were not pleased when I started just killing people in
If I
Infinite.
if I had a nickel for every time people were scared of you when it comes to both Halo C and Halo Infinite, I'd be rich.
I had a nickel for every time I'm like, hey, y'all should play Halo 1. I will show you how to play. And they're like, no, you're too scary. I would have a lot of nickels. It would I'm not like, okay. I won't lie and say like, ooh, I'm terrible at Halo 1. But I am not even like close to pinnacle player of Halo
Oh no, no,
C.
yeah, no,
I'm sure there's people in the Discord who haven't played yet that can kick my ass. And I'm just
no,
like,
no, for sure.
come on, let's play. Like once you really learn how to play the video game, it's so fun.
It's like the same like things like if you think you're good at something, there's always someone just better than you lurking around the corner. It's the same thing with Rainbow with GeoGuessr shit, where he isn't even the best like GeoGuessr player. There's always someone better.
He said that there's people in the CIA who are better than him, and I'm like, yeah, probably. I can show you a picture of the floor, and you could find me. Like a black box. Like there's not even light in the picture. You could
Yeah,
somebody could figure it out.
that's why he was commentating for their few tournaments. It's because those people were crazier than him.
Yeah. Anybody from the creative, if you're listening, play Halo 1 with me.
I would have played more CU with you, but I still can't really get past the slowness. I don't know. It feels clunkier for me
you
than
need to
usual.
you need
But
to
to be
up your
fair,
FOV probably.
even then, it still feels weird. I don't know why.
I mean, I don't know. Did you watch when I was playing with John the other day? It was
I
me,
did not.
John, Shabingus, and Void. Not Trade Void, but Void.
VO1 VO1D Void.
Yeah, Void Galaxy. I think is. I'm gonna feel bad if that's not his username. But anyway, the whole time we were playing, not the whole time, but like the first like game, I gave up after the first game because like everybody was just kind of cross talking. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, we'll just chill. Well, I did it in the second game too, but I spent the whole game just like, all right, so we did this. We're looking for this. This comes up in 15 seconds, so let's do this. Oh, we killed them here. We killed both. Watch your randoms, which are gonna, your closest spawns. like while playing at full speed
That's crazy.
and like doing like nade tricks and um getting John better spawns and all that stuff. And I he didn't realize it until we played against each other, like we swapped teammates. I force spawned Void out, and he got a kill on John because I force spawned him in a different place. And he was like, "Oh shit, like that's how that works." And I was like, "Yeah, like you have to think about this stuff constantly."
Yeah.
I think
I
he was like, "I could see why you talk so fast because even as a New Yorker, I don't talk that fast. But you have to talk like that to get the info out. Because if you listen to the first game,
yeah.
it's like it's like almost stream of consciousness, like speeds of like just saying things."
Especially if you're doing it on a semi-competitive level, comms has to be the most important thing. And like having that like level of game knowledge and game sense, especially like manipulating spawns, knowing when each pickup is gonna come back up, and or like where everything is really important and really impressive. I think, especially if you dedicate a lot of time in that game.
Mm-hmm. And like it gets more fun to do that stuff as people get better. So like if you know how to if you know how the spawn system works and how to like work it, and I know how to work it, and we're on opposite teams, and both our teammates are of the same like knowledge level, roughly, the game speeds up immensely.
It gets scrappier.
Yeah, because people are like actively checking spawns. They're playing to set up for certain stuff. I mean, there's like times where you'll see people just not kill somebody, so they'll give their teammate a bad spawn. It's really fun. I did it to Shabingus actually. I feel a little bad because I had rockets. I was like camo rockets, looking down at his teammate, and I was like, I'm not gonna kill him because he's gonna spawn his teammate right here, and then like count it down, and then he spawned there, and I killed him. And I was like, yeah, so like do that.
Mental manipulation, the greatest skill of video game history.
Yeah. Speaking of like Halo, I jokingly was like, how do I turn off trade chat forever? Because there's a talk about practice and skill in there, and I was like so close to like full crash out and just like
Yeah.
really telling people some stuff. Uh, if you're watching this and you feel offended that I'm about to call out some people, I'm not gonna call them out by name. But if you were in trade chat and complaining about skill or like not being able to learn PvP or lessons or whatever, uh, tough titty. You're just bad at the video game.
I mean, not everyone starts out at a different level. Don't get me wrong, right?
Yeah. I mean, everybody starts
Everyone
off
starts
bad.
out with
You never
like a
start off
different
good.
yeah. Everyone starts out with a different talent. Sometimes you're good at it, sometimes you're bad at it, sometimes you're good at one thing and bad at another thing. It doesn't mean you have to immediately give up. You could still keep practicing as long as you're still having fun. I think that's the one thing I find important. If you're not having fun in something you want to do, don't give up. Just stop like prioritizing getting better and just start having fun instead. I don't know if that makes sense.
You the big thing is that somebody just you need to find out why you're not having fun or why you're having fun. Like
Yeah.
for like Halo 1 2v2s, I enjoy the competition and like the thrill of like we all spawn with all the same weapons, all the same abilities, all the same everything. Uh the difference between me and you is one, my knowledge base, because I have a much wider knowledge base than everybody else that I've played with in the server, and I have like a well above average shot, and that's it. That's the only thing that separates me from everybody else.
My
I mean,
thing is like
go
in
ahead.
games is I enjoy baiting people into my traps, like setting up traps and baiting them into them. Like an example is like having very unique and very crazy setups that work 100% of the time, but you just have to lure them in correctly. Or original just having that little knowledge to just mess with people. I don't know. But I get what you mean.
I don't know. I mean, like in Halo 1, a smarter player can beat like there are probably players that I've played with that most people wouldn't say are not don't have better shots than me, uh, and don't have as wide of a knowledge base of like some of the stuff in Halo One, but they're better than me. Like they are just smarter. They play smarter, and it's like you don't need raw gun skill all the time. Raw gun skill will carry you really far in a lot of shooters, but so will like knowing how to play the
Raw
game.
knowledge, yep. That's why a lot in rank is like at some point you're gonna need to both have raw gun skill, but also like general resourcefulness and knowledge. If
Yeah,
you don't have both, if you don't have both to like a decent level, or like one is higher than the other, you're gonna be a little fucked.
yeah, you're gonna eventually hit that wall. Like like I don't have to play. So Halo Infinite is a great example for me. I don't. It's not my favorite Halo multiplayer. I like it okay. It's just been in a rough spot for a while, so I haven't really had the urge to play it a lot. I can still go in and play at a diamond player level, which to some people isn't very high because there's a lot of people in Onyx, which is above it. Um, but it being a diamond is still like above like 90 to 95% of the community. So like being at that level and not being about it all the time is you gotta keep that in mind. So like I only play a few matches every few weeks, and I took like a year break almost, and can still play at a diamond level. The issue I run into now is that because I took that year break, my like knowledge in this game specifically
Has gone down.
isn't as high as some other people's. I get by on the fact that I have played a lot of Halo, and when you know how to play Halo, even at like my level, you know how to play Halo. There's stuff about Infinite I'm not great at, or like timings and stuff, but general Halo knowledge will carry you really far. And that's
Yeah.
like the big thing in like Destiny and other like FPS games is I've played, you know, I want to say tens of thousands of hours of shooter games overall, and like you eventually that shit just transfers,
No, that yeah, for sure.
and that's why I get really frustrated when people are like, "Oh, I can't learn. Oh, woe is me. I get really mad when I lose." And I'm like, "That's because you have an ego."
Like, sorry again for constant bring up Valorant. This is like the only shooter I have like a lot of experience with. Um, I've always gone like months without playing, and for some reason, people keep mistaking me as like the current third highest rank. I think it is Ascendant. That's because of how much time I put into the game, and essentially one character, and how much knowledge I expanded on every map. And that carries you a lot. Like that game knowledge genuinely does carry you a lot. I think the most recent time was like 4 months ago, and then I stopped playing again. I completely uninstalled the game again.
I mean, it'd be like that. Um,
Yeah,
I don't know, I only bring it up because in trade chat there was just like a lot of talk about like like you can't like I can't improve without practical lessons, but practical lessons in the shooter game is playing the video game.
yeah. A lot of people's like think that you have to watch a video game and learn how to aim, learn how to find different spots and shit like that. No, a lot of the time you just have to figure that out yourself.
I mean, it'll help.
You there's
Like
a lot of
watching.
tells. Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
there's a lot of tells like where head level is in just the game itself. Like I think Halo has the same thing.
Not really.
Like they don't have like the little boxes that should like that are like the same exact height as the character.
Nope.
That's just CS and Valorant thing. Pretty sure.
Well, it's because CS and Valorant are really react. You need to be able to aim. So I'm not
You
gonna say,
react.
but there's a lot of, like getting that one tap is like super super important because if you get it, you don't take any damage and they're dead. Right.
Yeah.
In Halo, unless you have a sniper rifle, you're not one shotting anybody. They're always gonna have some form of opportunity to potentially do damage to you.
Yeah, and you still there's a lot of healing in Halo, right? I don't remember exactly.
I mean, you get your shields back over time, yeah.
Yeah.
The only Halo game that you spawn with a weapon that can kill somebody before they can shoot you back if you get the drop on them. And I mean, like, surprise, in any other Halo game except for Halo 1, if I shoot you in the back, you have enough time to turn around and shoot me if you want to try. Now, is it a good idea? Probably not, unless you like know you can't get away. Because then you want to do whatever damage you can. In Halo 1, if I shoot you 3 times and I as fast as possible and I don't miss, you're dead before you can realistically react to it.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. Just that can
I do
carry
want to
you
admit one
too.
thing. Destiny 2 PvP feels completely different than any other FPS game I've played.
Oh, then you haven't played Halo.
Yeah.
It just
No.
well now it feels like this far in it doesn't feel quite as Halo-y, but like I
Yeah.
walk around with and can get away with gun skill alone. Like I don't need to know all this stupid uh builds or whatever people use. I just shoot them. Like, nice
For sure.
build, idiot. Watch me crit you to death. Like
I'm just not used to ability reliant, like heavily ability reliant FPSs, which sounds ironic because you know Valorant, but I hardly relied on abilities.
I think the one thing that like I never really talk about when I'm talking about like skill and like learning stuff is every FPS game that I've played, like Destiny 2 I can do this, and in all the Halo games I can do this. In any game I've played on a map more than like twice, maybe 3 times, uh I can get myself a rough like 3D like outline in my head.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like when we play like Halo 1 or whatever, I've got the whole time we're playing, I've got a rough 3D like model in my head and like where you guys should be, or like where like the most likely places you guys are, and that's where I'm always looking.
I'm
I'm right more
surprised.
often than not because I have,
Yeah.
you know, thousands and thousands of hours, but like I look in the wrong place all the time, especially in games I haven't played a whole lot, like Destiny PvP.
We're like similar in the matter because I've done that before a lot too. It was like I have everything mapped out in my head, it's like positions, angles, and everything. Like, and I've asked people, it's like, "Yo, do you do this?" And then a lot of the times they say no. I'm like, "What?" So I'm like, I'm actually kind of happy that you also do it.
I it's kind of like a skill you have to play Halo because at least I mean in general because a lot of their maps have multiple levels and lots of
Yeah,
different sight lines that go all over the place. So like knowing how to isolate yourself from as many angles as possible as fast as possible when you're fighting somebody is really important. Because
yeah.
like it's more important 4v4s. In 2v2s it's not as big a deal because you're only worried about one other person. So if you roughly know where they are, it's a little easier to isolate that fight so you're not exposing yourself to 2 people. But if you're playing 4v4, you really have to like pay attention.
So good luck.
And I try to be pretty decent at it. I'm nowhere near like top level, obviously. Otherwise, I'd be a lot higher ranked.
You'd already be in a pro team and making a lot of money. Yeah,
uh,
well,
no,
a
I don't
lot
think
of money.
so. I don't
Obviously.
think there's a lot of reasons I wouldn't. I don't think I'll ever have never and will never be on a pro team. One is like, uh, I'm like I'm not gonna say past my prime of like competing because we don't know the roof of like becoming a professional. I'm past my prime of having the ability to do that financially. I have
That's
bills.
fair.
I'm not in high school. Like I have bills.
I was not high school, but yeah.
I have bills. You know, I have a significant other I want to hang out with. I've got like I want to make content. I want to do other stuff. Like if I loved Halo Infinite and I really wanted to compete, I don't know, like maybe. Um, I don't think it's worth. I also just don't
A
think it's
lot of
worth it.
people A lot of people think 30 is like the limit for competitive gaming, but there's still like a lot of old folks that are still pro and still like winning actively,
If
which
Tom
I
Brady can win the
highly
Super
respect.
Bowl at like 40 years old, you can win a Valorant tournament at 40 years old. Like
Yeah, for sure.
Now that's not fair because Tom Brady is like arguably, or I would say like the best quarterback of all time. But like we're constantly seeing professionals perform at top 0.01% of the world at older and older ages.
If Faker could still do it at 29 years old, who says you still can't at 35? Like,
I
I
mean,
don't
there's
think
like,
he's slowed down at
was
all.
it Phase CS? I don't know if it's Phase. I think it's Phase. But somebody in Counter Strike has a team of people who are all like 34 and like they won a tournament, so or something, and it was like against like the current teams. So
Yeah,
we the reason that people that like there's like a limit, like people have like that limit of like early 30s is like that's like when you probably should retire, is a few reasons. One is like the lifestyle fucking sucks because you're constantly grinding. Gaming is no longer like a hobby or like a thing you want to do, it's a job.
yeah,
um and it's stressful because you're like always like, at least until they started doing salaries, it was like all after winnings or like your sponsorships, which would only come from winning or like being the top player in the world. So I don't know, like people who become professionals and stay professionals for a long time, like hats off. But like and then like real stuff like bills, your income from competing is not consistent unless you have a salary, and the
yeah.
salaries are like they're decent as far as I'm aware, but like you have to still be like a top top
Top
percenter.
top contender. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's not like top percenter in the world. Like generally, that's like you have to be like the 0.1% of the 0.1% to like get really good salaries usually. And so there's like a lot
I
of
think.
reasons why I wouldn't want to compete unless I truly, truly loved whatever game was like the game, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I think another reason was because that's when people started like forming arthritis, where the carpal tunnel gets insanely bad and shit like that. But some people are still like in their peak health even after all that, which I think just pushes that aside the limit.
I mean, like I said, we're watching NBA players, NFL players, hockey players, soccer players,
Baseball.
baseball. Like the limits of age are constantly being pushed, right? And hard
Yeah.
contact, hard physical sports that like ruin people's shoulders forever, ruin their knees, ruin their hands in some of them, all sorts of stuff.
Our brains.
They talk about the NFL being like every time you get tackled, it's basically being in a car crash.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
You're basically risking, I think, a full on stroke instead of a concussion at that point.
like people are making it to like upper 30s and still like being starter level, like that's 0.1%, 0.1% in a hard contact sport. That's way more demanding than playing a video game for 6 hours a day. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. I think boxing, I think, is the same thing. It's like you're constantly risking your life. It's same because if you get punched the wrong way, you might as well just be
Yeah,
done
somebody
with the
hits you in the
sport.
temple too hard, it's over. So like combat sports is a little different cuz those are like really brutal. Um
Yeah,
but like in general, like we're just seeing older players playing better than ever before, and it's weird that people think like, oh, uh, certain player hit 29 years
insane
old, they're gonna
motor.
retire soon. They don't have it anymore. It's like no, they probably still have it. They just have other things that they're probably worried about, like their future long term
Yeah.
career or like retiring eventually.
I
Because
think the benefit with a lot of these older folks is they have so much better healthcare too, especially
yeah,
from like back then till now. We do generally have a lot better healthcare.
yeah, like I don't know, like that's something to keep in mind. I just think that people who say like, "Ooh, you hit 28, you hit 29, you hit 31, you hit 30, you hit whatever, career's over, too old," is it's just silly. I think there's too many extraneous factors outside of competing itself, is why we see people stop competing.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, like esports players get to careers that are like 15 years long, old, like 15 years, and they're only like 28. Some of them. I'm like, okay,
That
man.
that's
Like
faker for you.
like a Scump from Call of Duty retired like 2 years ago, and he had like a 15 or to 17-year career, and he's like, he's not even 29. I don't think.
Damn. He was there for since young.
Yeah, and he competed in Call of Duty for his like entire life. It's yeah, he no he is now a little older. He is 30 years old as of this year, I think. And he competed for 12. So I just like, you know what I mean? Like, and he retired,
Yeah.
and like people were like, why is he retiring? He's still better than most of the people who are playing. So I don't know. And I would
He made
I would
his
attest to
money.
that. Yeah, oh
His
dude,
money.
dude
He
is set
wants
for
probably
life.
wants to do
He is
something
set for
else.
life.
He's set for life. Plus, he might want to do something else. So
I
makes
mean,
sense
yeah,
why he wanted to
I don't know.
retire.
I don't know. This is all to say that people in trade chat, if you're complaining about skill, it's your own problem. There are ways to improve, whether it be playing the game, getting somebody to tell you how to play the game, and then playing the game. I don't care. Don't look at me in the face and say you're too good. No, you just have too big an ego to learn.
There's also one more factor I do want to bring up. Just be confident. Even if you're bad at the game, just be confident in your own skill. Because the more confident you are in your own skill, the better you'll get anyways. But not like egotistical confident. Sure, like I'm like I always go like, nah, bro, I'm goated. It's not like that. It's just like be confident in your skill, but also be confident enough that you know you're gonna improve from it. Because the only way to the only way to get better is just to keep going up.
Is to play the video game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it couldn't have been good for John's ego to play Halo 1 the other day. I wasn't even like super locked in, and it was like most of the games weren't even close.
It
But
wasn't
like,
even close.
I mean, like the thing that like to keep in mind is he has like a lot of shooter experience, and he can shoot just fine. Um, but he can't keep up with the speed that I play the game at because my knowledge base is so much bigger than his. Like if he
Yeah.
learned Halo 1, he'd be fine. Like he would I don't want to say like he would be consistently beating me or whatever, but like I don't know, the games would be a lot closer. I would have to have, no offense, you on my team and him to have a, you know, other skilled FPS player to have a chance of beating winning a game.
Yeah, no, not taken. I have like zero knowledge on Halo One.
Look, you just shoot your gun. That's about it.
I,
It's
I
like,
trust my aim. It's just I don't know. I'm still not used to the crosshair. That's on me. But the moment I do get used to the crosshair, that's where everything changes.
yeah. I just I'm just sick of people writing off Halo 1 because I'm good at the video game, and they don't want to play it because of I'm good at the video game. They're like, it looks so cool, but I don't want to get beat up. And I'm like, yeah, but like I know how to play without killing you.
I don't care about getting beat up. I just do not like. I know this sounds a little snobby. I just don't like the fact that I have to learn so much for it to speed up.
I mean, like the
But
game is already fast, but it's not fun fast because if I play like,
yeah,
because you're just dying, like at some point, like I'm just playing fast and killing you. Like, at some point, that isn't fun, and that is understandable. But that's why I'm always like, you guys want me to like talk or like chill or whatever? And I mean, most people are like, no. But that's because most people we play with know that like they're getting their ass beat because I'm more skilled than them. Not because they're bad, but because I'm just better than them as of right now.
I've always liked getting my SP because it just gives me
Pause.
like a play. Not in that way. Like it gives me a way to understand where I might need to improve. A lot of I don't know. It's like the VOD reviewing mentality, but like replaying in my head. It's like, what can I do better? What could I learn from this like fuck up? Because 9 times out of 10, I particularly just like adapting as well.
Yeah, I wish the best on anybody who wants to get better at their at a video game. Um, I just hope that I just want people to stop with the woe is me, like I can't improve unless I get very specific stuff. I'm like, no, you can. You don't actually want to.
just embrace the Souls-like mentality. You see the HP bar move, it can bleed. Go ahead, go, do it, win.
I think somebody took that mentality against me when we played one. I died 4 times in the whole game, and they were like, "Damn, that's a problem."
It's like he bleeds. We can kill him.
Yeah, just do that 46 more times before I kill you 50 times, and then you'll win the video game.
Real.
Real, real and factual. This was fact checked.
This was fact checked by me and Nick.
Me and
The only
Ames
reliable sources on
on skill
how to kill someone in a
ever.
video game ever.
All right, well, we're getting close to time on this episode, so I'm gonna ask. What music have you been listening to lately?
Uh, let me let me load up my Spotify and see. Actually, it's unironically been a lot of jazz from what I've seen. Like a lot of old jazz that's been put from their records into actual like Spotify tracks.
Hmm.
Like
You like
just
my
some
buddy
like
Gorilla Business? He likes jazz like a lot, and like older stuff, a
currently
little bit
like
older stuff.
before I woke up to do this. It's currently "Can't Take My Eyes Off You" by Frankie Valli, which is a relatively new album from 2021. I don't
21.
know. There's just I don't know. There's just something about jazz that just simmers me down a little bit, like from having a bad day.
It's fair. I'm trying to. I think he's finally. I think he said he was planning to do this on Friday. We'll see if I can hold him to it. I'm trying to convert as many people to listening to Sleep Token as I can because you all deserve peak music. Shit's
I
so
might do
good.
that. I
Uh,
might try to see about Sleep Token.
John, I don't know, John, if you're listening, you're gonna skip. You might as well just skip to the end because some of this is gonna spoil. If you haven't already listened to the last 2 albums.
Gonna
But
post the
no,
times of the
I'm not
skip.
doing that. It's just gonna be to the end, basically. Just skip, bro. Just skip around, figure it out. You got this,
Skip
John,
lore.
because it's John specifically. But they have a song in the most recent album, and it's like I'm trying to describe the second part. So it opens up with like a music box, right? Like kind of notes and tones and stuff, and then it's got bunta beats, which is hilarious, like a bunta vibe. You know what I mean?
I think.
Uh, and then it goes to like I always jokingly call it like dad rock, but like a generic like rock style. Not generic because it's like their stuff, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, like a little generic riff or two.
Yeah, and
I
then
have heard
like
about it.
it goes back to the music box mostly. And then they just like do black metal in there, and you're like, okay. And I sent that to my mom, and I was like, hey, you should listen to this. And I gave her no context. I didn't say what was gonna happen or anything. I was just like, listen to this. Which is super funny because my mom is like really
Listen to this
into
and have fun.
like hip hop and soul music. So the first like 3/4 of the song were like stuff she vibed with, and then she got to the black metal part, and I was like, oh my god,
Like, what is this?
yeah. I watched somebody like a drummer talk about that song. They because there's blast beats in there, which is like a drumming thing, and he was like, I don't even know if this is physically possible anymore, which is funny. But I should ask my grandpa for some jazz and send it your way. He's got like
For
a
sure.
lot of old jazz, like cassettes. He's got like eight
For sure.
track cassettes still.
That's actually crazy. That I fuck
I
with that.
know. Every time think about it, I'm like, damn.
And hopefully they're still in good quality as well, because sometimes those get worn down a lot.
I'm pretty sure he's moved them all to digital now, but I'm not sure. I'd have to ask.
I think one of the few reasons I still stick with jazz is because it's like not too borderline too classical. Because I still kind of miss being in an orchestra, but not too much.
I don't miss being in bands.
Yeah, but it's band. I'm sorry, no offense. I know it sounds like very like what snobbish when I'm saying I was like I miss being in
Yeah,
orchestra,
it's
but
fuck
it's never
orchestra,
like
bro.
that haughty.
No, I'm just kidding.
I've always just liked the sound of like an actual symphony, like being played right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Though some band songs do go hard, I will
Good old Breaking Benjamin, dude.
admit. I know they've done a lot of like high school bands have done high school college bands have been playing Sticky from like Tyler the Creator. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna be so real. I don't listen to pop music anymore that much, or
That's
like
fair.
a lot of rap or whatever. I should, because there's a lot of good stuff out there. Like when the whole Kendrick and Drake stuff was going on, I was like, that was the most hip hop I'd listened to, or whatever you want to classify it as, in like years.
No, same, same.
Because I was like, I just want to listen to this. Is so funny.
Like I want to listen to the beat. Like there's no way I'm gonna miss out.
So anybody out there who wants to promote their music, and you're struggling, just start beef with people. That's what they did for Eminem for a while. They would
Oh,
be
yeah,
like, "Let me go start beef with that guy," and then people will listen to my music for a minute. I'll make a quick dollar.
I mean it worked.
I mean, it works sometimes. I know. Do you listen to a lot of like hip hop rap type stuff?
Not really, unless like the Killers count, but I don't think the
I don't think
Killers would
so.
be really. It's more like rock.
Yeah.
I think it's still considered rock. I'm just trying to remember from what my old job at a speakeasy considered rock, and sometimes it was along with the Killers.
I mean, the issue with like
Um,
rock and metal as genres is they're so broad.
it's so broad.
Because there's like, oh, is it 80s rock? Is it 90s rock? Is it 2000s rock? Is it alt rock? Is it pop
Is it
rock?
punk rock?
Is it punk rock? Like, there's so much, and it's like the same thing for metal and like hip hop and like R&B and stuff like that. I think hip hop and R&B kind of get like are a little easier to like generally uh what's it called, generally like categorize, because they all have, I don't
Yeah,
want to say the same structure, because they have different structures, but like when you hear a hip hop song, you're like, that's a hip hop song, or like hip hop adjacent at least.
it'd probably be for the beat or tempo. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like,
The only hip hop ish stuff I think I've heard a lot recently is Backstreet Boys. That's about it.
good old
Hey,
Backstreet
they go
Boys.
hard. They go hard, bro.
Yeah.
I went to their concert. They go hard.
Shit, I can't wait. I'm going to my first concert this time, sometime this year.
Oh, really? Or
Yeah.
Sleep Token?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be so fire. I'm so serious. If anybody's watching this and you haven't listened to them yet, you need to. If you don't
I'm
want to
gonna
listen
have
to
to do that.
everything, do
That's my
whatever.
homework.
If you want to like really experience true peak, you listen to everything, like in order.
Uh, this is gonna be my homework after this. I'm pretty sure.
I always tell people they can get away with just listening to the albums in order and like get a good picture of what's going on. If you want like some really crazy shit, you listen to their first EP, their second EP, and then the albums. You don't really need to listen to the singles for this, but the singles are also really good. They did
Yeah.
a really cool cover of Hey Ya.
Now you got me interested.
Uh, they they did a cover of a Billie Eilish song. It's so funny. And like
Oh
Mariah
boy,
Carey.
so great choices.
No, you should check them out. You should listen to them and be like, wow, these are
I'll,
amazing.
I'll, I'll do my homework.
I mean, John, I think is supposed to listen to the third and fourth album on Friday, but he keeps adding stuff to his plate to do on Friday, so I don't actually know if that's happening.
I'm pretty sure it's React to Sleep Token and then Front Slop Friday.
But he's
I
also
think
supposed to do Space Marine.
Space Marine, and then he's also supposed to do the raid
Do
with Crystal if that goes through.
and then and then also Friend Slob. So like, you see what I mean?
Yeah. Streamer, by the way.
Streamer, by the way.
Streamers were a mistake, by the way.
Ayo.
I say as a streamer.
You say to a streamer. That's crazy. You
Streaming.
know what? I'm canceling this episode. If you guys watch this
No,
episode, it's found footage.
it's found footage. It's
Found
lost media.
footage. Dude,
Lost media for every lost of time.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, somebody's broke into my computer and uploaded it.
It was me.
It was you. I knew it, dude.
I'm the Midnight Barber.
Oh, before
I
I
cut
let you,
your
before I let you go, did you, dude, that thing I did for John was so funny.
Which one?
When I had an account log in and post
Oh yeah, yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
picture or whatever.
The
That
agency.
wasn't me, by the way. I didn't. I was not the one who posted that. That was somebody else.
There's no way you weren't the agency, bro.
I no. I wrote no. I was. That's not my account.
You wrote
Right
the
hand to
document.
God. That was not. That's not my account.
You wrote the document, but you
Yeah.
you weren't. It
Yeah. I
was
made
your.
the document and then somebody else posted it for me.
I think that was Anakin. There's no way it was Anakin.
And I plead the fifth. You'll never know.
Ah, great. It was me, Barry.
It was me, Barry, the whole time, dude. That was so funny to write. I literally like Googled like federal investigation notice and stole that. So
Time Walker Lore is gonna go crazy now.
yeah. Fun fact: if you go to all the black bar stuff in there, like the redacted stuff, even if you unfade it out, if you can get rid of those black bars, there's nothing there.
I love that.
I figure somebody would try.
I tried it.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, and so like if you do it, it's just a blank spaces. Actually, it's underlines, but like there's nothing there.
like somebody would try it, and someone would try to think it's an ARG. Yeah, for sure.
No, but there's actually words. Like I just took words, like stuff in there is like real things, right? Like, and then I just backspaced them out, put underlines, and blacked it out.
Valid, valid crush out.
I really thought about down or printing it off at like a FedEx and using black Sharpie just to really fuck with people.
And then just fax it to John.
Yeah, and then like
So
just scan it back in and send it to and then have it be posted.
that's some next level dedication that I respect.
I
Even
was
for the
thinking
bit, I
the
respect
only reason why I didn't do it is because I didn't have enough time for the turnaround. Is it
it. Yeah,
because like the thing I was responding to with it was like at like 8 p.m. my time, and then I posted it the next morning. So I
it's
couldn't.
fair.
There's no way I could have got to a fax machine.
There's no way you could get to a FedEx open in time and then just send it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty funny though.
Oh, it was absolutely funny. It was worth it.
I'm still waiting for John's response. He said he was going to respond.
It reminds me of John's April Fool's funeral.
Oh, dude, that was pretty great. If anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, Crystal and John's wife put together an in memoriam post for John for April Fool's Day.
He died because he was too washed.
It was really good. I can't remember if they used the. I think they might have, but if they didn't, they should have used "In the Arms of an Angel."
Oh, they did. They did.
They did. Okay, cool. I was like, I couldn't remember if they did. That's like the perfect song to do anything like that. Too.
They gathered every single clip that he died in, and they
It
just put it all together. Yeah, it was
it wasn't
amazing.
every single clip that he died in, but it was a lot of them.
It was a. I think it was mostly the funnier ones.
Yeah. Hang on, I found it. It wasn't that hard to find this.
Yeah,
It's not
it's just
loading.
a couple shows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in the arms of an angel.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm just gonna download it because yeah, it is. It's really good. And anyway, I appreciate you coming on today. I know we tried a little bit to get you on and had just had some stuff coming up. So I'm glad we finally got you here. For anybody watching that's made it this far, we appreciate you. Hopefully, we're back to more consistent posting for this. I know I took a little bit of a break, but I was trying to sort out what I wanted to do in terms of guests. And I'm still
Sure.
thinking about if I need a co host or not. I think I do. That way I can more consistently have videos out for this. Otherwise, I've been streaming a lot more. More content's coming. Working on a video right now, believe it or not. Aries,
Hell yeah.
are you anything fun you're doing coming up?
Not really. Just I've just
Dang.
been chilling around. I might stream a little bit more often. A lot of this has just been currently trying to find a job so I can have a more consistent schedule.
Hmm. It's tough
I
right now.
might
So good luck.
push out a TikTok. I just don't know when I'm gonna do it.
Real. Anyway, so for anybody who's made it this far in the video, whether you're watching and or listening, we do appreciate you. We're hoping you're having a good morning, evening, or night, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whenever or however you're listening. And we will see you guys on the next one, and we hope you have a good time.
Bye.